Start recording. Hello. So I just got some free time. I'll play a game of this and then get to a bunch of homework and write an essay. And I'm sure a lot of people know how that feels and absolutely love it. Last time we played this, we beat it. Surprisingly, I was not expecting it to beat it that fast. I thought we were going to have many more issues with that dragon. But like I said, we're going to try this endless mode. See what that's all about. I feel like a lot of things could happen with the endless mode. A lot of different realities. We might be just in like one big room, and it looks like we actually have just the same stuff from our last weapon. I did not. This isn't what I thought this was going to be. I thought we would be like doing a loop of the same, like starting a new game and then just repeating after the final boss to the first floor and so on, so on. This is definitely not what I was expecting. I don't know. Like, I feel like I would prefer the version that I just talked about, but we might not be in the same floor because an opening just happened. I think that was all enemies from the last, or from the first area. No enemies from this area. So I'm thinking we want to set ourselves up against a wall. That way we're getting as little action from behind us, probably minimizing any need to dodge. And if I do remember correctly, we ended that run that we won with a lot of strength. But obviously we're going to run into some issues like this, where there's multiple enemies that are shooting off a lot of nonsense. Where it's very difficult. I'm not seeing any health or drops either, which is kind of terrifying. We don't get any drops or hearts, so we just see how long we can survive off of our max equipment from the run previously. I do think we've been getting energy though, so I should feel free to use my active item when I can, probably pretty frequently, considering that. I wouldn't just get away from these laser guys as much as possible. Try and keep my distance from them and handle them when, when there's a bit more space to do so. Because they are a bit more of an issue to deal with. Now I'm guessing this is time-based or a certain amount of enemies. Okay, how surprised I didn't take damage sooner. I'm just taking a lot of damage now. Alright. So we're almost at half health. We're a little bit below half health, which is a little bit rough. This might end a lot quicker than I thought it would. I really thought that it was going to have us start at the beginning, get to the end of the game, then it start looping from that point onward. I wonder if we fight any bosses from this, or if it's just enemy spawns. Alright, I believe that was floor 3. And this last floor, I do believe, is the underground area. Oh no, yeah, it's fire area. I think this might be a little bit easier to handle. I think this area is fine with this weapon. I don't think that there's a lot they're going to have to dodge, but I could be completely wrong. I'm pretty sure I was only here once so far. Okay. I mean, this is fine. This is fun, taking an overpowered composition of items and weapons that you're able to beat the game with and playing with it a little bit more. I do kind of like that. I think that adds a little bit more to it. Yeah, so that's very easy. There's not a large amount of enemies on that floor. And then the final area, which is probably going to be the most difficult, is I still at this point don't fully comprehend what's happening with these enemies. Oh wow, okay, I'm pretty lucky about the orbital there. I wonder if we fight any bosses after this, or if this is it, or if we start back at the top, at the beginning. Because I would imagine the end list is endless till you die, right? Maybe? Oh no! So there we go. We finished that up, and do we start looping again? We start looping again. 50% monster HP. Maybe every time we loop, we get a new curse, which kind of sounds terrifying. there may be an end to Endless, but I very much so doubt it. I think it's just like this for an eternity. We'll just play through this and maybe talk a little bit about life and everything that's going on right now. As I probably briefly mentioned in the previous videos, I've been pretty busy with work and school and whatnot. I'm going to be taking some time off work. I'm going to still be with the company I work for right now for about a month, but after that they get someone in place of me. I'm going to take some time to focus on school. I'm going to still be doing that, pursuing education, and just personal stuff. Maybe look into some charities in my area, focus on that a bit, get some experience with charities and just some life experience with it as well, not just for a resume. And when I do look to re-enter the working scene, I'll probably be looking for a position in like hotel hospitality, something along those lines. Definitely a field that I have worked in before and I do very much so like. And we are dead. So it gives you your monster count. It shows you the areas that you've survived, and top 3 global ranks, friends and myself. So, okay, it shows you how long you survived and how long other people have survived for. Yeah, we can retry that. Okay, that is cool. That shows you who has gone the farthest and gives you an actual ranking system like that. I know the regular game, once you get to a certain checkpoint, the start of each new level, or maybe just when you beat a boss, it shows you your rank compared to all other players for a game to that point in a certain amount of time. So it's kind of a bit more speed running, which is nice to see. It gives you certain checkpoints and goals to work towards in this game, which is great for replayability. I just wish it like showed you, you know, everyone's name, more in-depth leaderboard, maybe win streaks, kind of like in the same way that Binding of Isaac does. Something like that would be pretty cool. Maybe even like daily integration, where there's specific seeds or runs that you can get that sets you up for where, you know, you get this item on this floor, this weapon from this mini boss, yada yada. Something like that would be cool to see. Definitely flesh out the game a little bit more. But this is fun. I think this endless mode makes sense. It's a very quick game, like very mechanically driven, and the endless mode is very quick as well, which makes sense. Probably one of the most well-known games for being endless is a game like Risk of Rain, where you can just constantly loop for basically ever as long as you don't die. And the game gives you ample opportunity to do that until it gets to a certain point where the enemies are either so strong or you're so strong that the game basically breaks. So I do believe there is always going to be a point where either your computer or the game itself can't handle what's going on with the screen, how many enemies are there, how many shots you're throwing out. But that game can get super tiring after a while because you can put like 8 hours into a run. I hate that it spawned me right on some lava. That's not fair at all. That I disagree with that about this so far. That's not fair at all. For all I know, we could live forever here. I also don't know what hit me. That's fun. But yeah, a game like Risk of Rain, very cool, but very tiring because you can play it for so long, and you know, even gamers have a certain amount of stamina that they have a limit for. So seeing that this is a bit shorter, more niche, you know, you can just sit down with it and have a fun time. Don't know where that shot came from. It's nice. I think it's compact. I think it makes a lot of sense. I'm enjoying it for sure. But I don't think we have very long for this world. We've taken, again, more than half of our health by the last floor here. We might even take some more on this last floor. I don't think we're looping further than 10. Oh no. Get away. Oh no. Oh no. These enemies are very mind-boggling. I do think it'd be a bit more fun if you had the bosses integrated into this. In between each one, you fall into a boss and you fight that boss and, you know, restart here. Maybe it's always monster health. If it gets to a point where it's like on your 15th loop, it's like ×2 monster damage whenever you get hit, you take 2 hearts. That'd be neat. Maybe it gets so devastating to take damage to a certain point where it's just like, oh yeah, insta kills. It says right over here, insta kills. That'd be interesting to see. Yeah, I like this. This is fun. I don't think it's very impactful. It's probably not the most fun to watch. Probably the main game's a lot more fun to watch and probably play, but I like I said, I think it makes a lot of sense. We'll get through here. I'll try to just destroy these enemies as quickly as possible so that I, you know, don't have to worry about taking damage from them. Integrating mini bosses who let you gain more items, that'd be a lot of fun. But they might have also limited how in-depth this endless mode is. I'm so lucky I didn't take damage. I think they also limited how in-depth this endless mode is. Didn't make an actual cycle of the actual game where you can pick up unlimited weapons, unlimited items, because maybe the game would crash way more often, just because the game's inherent software that's provided, or however that works. I don't know a lot about game tech. Maybe it wouldn't be able to handle that kind of, like, you having 100 of every item. I feel like that would be a little bit much. It'd be a lot of fun, but on a technical standpoint, it might be a little bit too much. This is scary. We're still alive, though. We're kicking it with 1 heart. 1 heart runs. Let's go. No, I saw it happen too. I'm using my active item more often. Alright, we went up, I think, like 100 rank or something like that. Getting up to here would be incredible. This is going to be my last attempt at this, though. We're going to see how far we can get. You can probably definitely build your regular run to better suit this mode, though. Just kind of keep on playing the regular game until you get an absolutely game-breaking composition, get the best active item there is, which I don't even think I've seen all of the active items, so there might be one that's better than this shot speed increase. I know that there's the one that works kind of like a Gungeon Blank, where it shoots air in every direction and gets rid of all projectiles, or at least moves away all projectiles, which is really good. And then there's one that just gives you damage immunity, which is also really good. Those may be better suited for this. When you know you're about to take damage, you go ahead and use one of those up, get yourself in safety, and then you start blasting them again. I mean, obviously I like this active item because it lets you get rid of a lot of enemies very quickly, but I don't think it's really amping our damage up enough for it to be worth it, because these enemies are going to spawn and dodging them is going to be a pain in the butt no matter what. I think we're doing a little bit better on health this game through. Here's where it starts getting very tricky, though. This gun had more range on it too. I'd love that. Okay, see, I'm already thinking of ways I can improve my current build to better suit this kind of bullet hell, complete mixed match of old enemies of the floor into one relatively compact area. I'd love to see runs where you get multiple of these, multiple of these bounce back orbitals, because it's so strong. No, I didn't want to take that damage. We took too much damage on this floor. I feel like I'm really taking the most damage on this floor right here. These laser guys, where you can't dodge them, you have to jump over it or completely avoid their range, the biggest pain. This floor I don't see many issues with. We did take, I think, 2 hits from it last time, though, unfortunately. It's from, I wasn't even paying attention. I was paying attention to the bouncy shot. It's the bouncy shots going past me, hitting against the wall, exploding, and then hitting me from behind that I'm not considering, and I walked right into it. You know what? Screw it, man. Run it again. Let's go. Run it again. We got this. I have faith. Got this. I have gosh dang faith. A dodge roll upgrade would be really good too. I don't think we have a single dodge roll upgrade on this either. Could it be that every time you beat the game, it adds more to your composition for this endless mode? I do not believe that's how it works. Would that be like a little fun additive to do too? But I really do believe that they limited the extent that this endless can go just because of they don't want the game lagging a whole lot. They don't want it just breaking on people. I don't know if the audio is like glitching a little bit, but there's like a very loud drumming noise or droning noise that I don't think was there this whole time. This happened recently on this last run, but I could have just not noticed it before. This endless mode, it's very like mind flustering, almost unintelligent, because there's no real strat. You just blast and dodge. There's absolutely no strat to it. I do think being more aggressive is probably the play, but also timing your dodges correctly. Like getting on the other side of these guys right off the bat is definitely a must. Like that probably saved us some future damage. That probably saved us some future damage, but we also gotta be careful because dodging into enemies can cause a lot of issues if you dodge it wrong. Like that, if I dodged in there, would have been dead. Guarantee you that. Oh, I hate it. We're doing better though. We're doing better than we did before. Okay. Alright, we're good, dude. No issues. That was easy. Alright, this is the run. We're going to 100. No one broke 100 on the leaderboards. We got it. Okay. Okie. I really want to be careful about those very large slug boys because they're the ones that do the bounce shots. First damage, no problem. Won't happen again. Okay. Get me to the next area. This area has a lot of bouncing shots as well. I don't think it's as bad. I think I've taken probably, besides the first area, the least amount of damage here. But obviously there's a lot of potential for damage as I almost take a lot of hits. Just gotta keep your eyes on everything. How did I not take melee damage? Did the enemies not do deep melee damage? Oh no. I was just talking about how easy this floor was. Don't do this to me. Health! Don't you do this to me. Don't you do this to me. You're telling me there's health on this floor. You're telling me there's health on this floor and you're not going to give me the health. Oh no. I don't like it. No. No. That's such a troll. What is that? That's such a troll. That's not cool. I don't know if that was a glitch. I don't think that was supposed to happen. I don't think there's supposed to be any health, even like shield hearts on any of these floors. But the fact that it would put it in front of my face, be like, nah, dude. We'll show you it, but we're not giving it to you. That was a situation where we shouldn't have gone in where we were. We just need to get out. Oh my. Such a troll. Is there health anywhere? I hate that. Not cool. Maybe if we go back to that floor, it'll still be there. Maybe they didn't like add them as different floors. Maybe it just like cycles me through them. That's such BS. Oh no. No. Get away. Oh, it gets so hectic. It's so hectic once we get up here. I don't know if I got past level 10 yet. I think my highest level was 8. Maybe 8. If I can get past 10, I'll be happy. If I can get to 100, I'll be ecstatic, obviously. That's what I'm shooting for. Some people will be very sad that I took down their top score there. Just do circle strats. Just shoot them all from the middle and they'll never be able to touch you. Oh, there's so many of them. No. No, get away. There's so many laser boys. I don't like it. I actually hate it. There's so many laser boys. Oh. I wish their shields had like their own health bar. I'm so lucky. I wish their shields had their own health bars. That way they would break eventually and you didn't actually have to like maneuver around them. Because when there's multiple of them, it's almost impossible to a certain degree. Like there's 5 there. How are you supposed to get around them? How though? And their lasers just pop up once they start doing it. They don't immediately like focus onto you. Holy cow. Okay, I think this weapon's a little bit better for like juking around them. If I don't necessarily need to dodge roll around them if I just like shoot to the side. Yeah, like that. Oh no, please tell me that heart's still there. No, it's the next floor, it's the next floor. Just live this one, just live this one. Live this one. Boost up that fire rate. Pay attention to where the bullets actually are, don't just dodge randomly. Oh, I don't like that bouncy one. These bouncy ones are doing some work. No, oh, that's so bad. It's so bad. No. Wow. I hit immediately, like immediate lag there. So it made everything slower, but I had nowhere to go. Oh no. So we didn't hit 10. I'm okay with that. That's fun. I don't know how entertaining it is. It's a lot of the same thing. Repeated. I feel like if we got the perfect like composition for that kind of thing, like a lot of electric charges, a lot of blast charges, the freezing is good, the damage immunity ability, the dodge roll upgrade, maybe having our familiar that I believe makes us move faster at the end of a run, possibly could have it so that we have it at the start of an endless run. Having that, having the orbital, that kind of stuff. I think that base damage up probably isn't the strongest for this because a lot of the enemies die pretty quickly from damage, so you're already one-hitting a lot of them, but that you want there to be a lot of area of effects so that they get cleared a lot easier. So if we ever revisit this, I think that's what we're going to go for, but for now I'm going to leave it there. Maybe try some independently created like custom challenges for myself, like nothing but the starting pistol, taking no items, but going for new guns, which may just be impossible, but I can try it. Only doing specific upgrades if possible, things like that. No curses, only curses, stuff like that. Some of those might not be viable. I'll play the game on my downtime a little bit to see what kind of like possibilities there are there, but definitely something like just a starting gun and seeing how good that looks at the end of the game, even if it's obviously not as good as like the flamethrower, it might still seem pretty strong with all the upgrades, which would be fun just to see. So we'll try something like that. I'm going to get to my work and nonsense, and thank you for watching. If you did, smash that like button, smash that subscription button, smash that bell, do whatever you want. Thank you.